Hey everybody, welcome to my 4 month uh, post-op video. So let's get right into the stats. My highest weight back in August, I was 399. I had a 6 month program where I lost 66 pounds, and at surgery I weighed 333. And then last week I weighed 279. And this week I weighed 274, so I lost 5 pounds. I've had 2 really big weeks of losing weight. So I am down 125 pounds, people. That's right, 125 pounds. That makes me pretty darn happy. And then that makes 59 pounds since surgery. Feeling great, you guys. I'm having no complaints here. If I look a little ragged, I just took you-know-who, Sir Oliver, for a walk. And it's a little hot here today, and he's a black dog, so he was feeling it. And then we went really a lot further than I normally go, so I'm feeling it. I got a little bit warm on that walk, but it was a good walk. It's a beautiful day, so I was happy to do it. We went somewhere beautiful again. There's lots of places here in the Pacific Northwest that are really beautiful, so I love doing that. So a couple of things. I put this in my Instagram, but I thought I'd share it here too. One of the things that happened this week, and I probably could have done a long time ago, I was able to cross my legs. I know that sounds like nothing, but when you were as heavy as I was, you didn't cross your legs. Probably could have crossed them a while ago, but I was sitting here watching somebody else's video here on YouTube, and they were doing something they hadn't done in a while. I thought, what could I do that I hadn't done in a while? So I crossed my legs, and sure enough, it was easy. So I could have done a long time ago. It's the little things, you guys. Those little things help motivate you to keep going and doing the things that you need to do to lose this weight. And then the other one I also posted on Instagram was I went out to lunch yesterday with a couple of friends, and I went into the restaurant. Waitress always asks you, do you want a table or a booth? And at my higher weight, I always had to say a table because I couldn't fit into a booth. And yesterday when I went in there, I just said, well, it doesn't matter. And then I got really nervous because I thought, oh no, maybe I can't fit in a booth. So she picked a booth, of course, and I had plenty of room, tons of room. So hooray, hooray. What I like about that is like it's normalizing my life again. That's a normalizing event. And there's lots of these as you lose your weight that maybe you haven't been able to do in the past, and now you're able to do them. And that too helps motivate you to want to keep going with your healthy diet and keep exercising, and that's what I like to do. So I was thinking about things that we could discuss at this 4 months, and I thought about thinking about those things that I was really worried about before surgery, and then after surgery, I shouldn't have had to worry about them because none of them happened. So let's see how many I can remember. The first thing that I was really worried about were complications after the surgery. And I shouldn't have worried about that because I didn't have any complications after the surgery at all. I had a few days of pain, but they give you pain medicine, so that wasn't bad. I didn't have any of the bloating and the gas, and I know that's pretty common, but I had none of that. I didn't have to worry about any of that. Not in the hospital, not anytime. I mean, I got up and walked quite a bit, but still, no gas, so that I didn't need to worry about either. I thought before the surgery, I was really worried about, oh, am I going to be able to stick to the diet? I don't know if I'm willing to give up all these foods. I was a big bread and pasta person, and I like chips and fast foody stuff. I'm not really into sweets, I never was, but the salty, savory stuff. And I was really worried about, oh, am I ever going to be able to live my life like that? And I'm here to tell you, since the surgery, I haven't cared a darn about that stuff. I mean, I don't know who I am anymore, honestly, but the bread, I thought I could never live without bread, and I just really don't care about bread. The only time I get bread is at communion on Sundays. And then I chew it part of that is I think I'm nervous because they tell you before surgery that when you eat bread, it's the hardest thing because it kind of grows in your stomach once you chew it and swallow it. So that picture sounds like uncomfortable. But I have had bread like twice. I had a whole grain bread with some eggs. And when I was eating it, I was like, I could live without it. So I really haven't had bread or rice. I do have a potato once in a while. But, the other thing about all this is you just can't eat that much, and that's a good thing. So you can taste stuff, you can still have really good food and it tastes wonderful, but you just can't eat very much of it. So I can still have potato, but at most I could eat a quarter of a potato with protein. And even then, I may not even be able to eat a quarter, but it's enough that, okay, I can have the taste of potato without worrying about it. So all my dietary stuff, once you get first through about the first 8 weeks after surgery, then your diet starts to become normalized. And I'm still experimenting with some stuff. For me, like I can't really eat spicy stuff, but that's okay with me. I never really ate spicy stuff before. And it doesn't make me sick or anything. It just kind of causes indigestion. And so I'd rather just not worry about it. The other thing that kind of makes me sad is tomatoes, but it could be when I was eating them. I could eat them, but they gave me indigestion too. And so the last time at 3 months, they said, well, you should try not doing that. Um, and I said, what am I going to do with my tomato plant? And my nutritionist deadpan said, you're going to have to break up with your tomato plant. But I'm here to tell you, I've not broken up with my tomato plant, and it's got lots and lots and lots of tomatoes on it. They haven't gotten ripe yet, but I'm thinking maybe by the time they get ripe, I'll be able to handle tomatoes. So fingers crossed, everybody. There's nothing like a real local homegrown tomato. They are just the world of difference from everything else. So other than those two things, I've been able to eat things. I've been able to eat like lettuce and salad stuff. I can do raw vegetables really well. And I've been able to eat those from about, gosh, like maybe 9 weeks on. The thing is about a salad, though, you can't eat much of a salad because you just can't eat that much. So, and I always want to get my protein in first. But I'll get some spinach or some lettuce and put some chicken on it or tuna or some version of a protein. And then you just don't eat that much of it. But you can still get your vitamins in that way. But honestly, the majority of stuff you're going to get is protein. What else did I worry about before surgery that didn't happen? Oh, I worried so much about the protein shakes. Gosh, I thought I never had protein shakes before, and the ones I had tasted pre-surgery, I thought, these all taste really crummy to me. But after surgery, yeah, they tasted not great, but because you have to drink them, you do. And I learned that if I make my own protein shakes, that they're way better than any pre-made ones, so it didn't bother me. And once you start being able to eat again, you won't have to have protein shakes. You'll gradually work it out so that what you eat will make up for the protein and you won't have to have protein shakes anymore. And so I lived through that stage and I'm done with that stage now. And so I shouldn't have worried about that either. The other thing I worried about was, oh my gosh, will I lose weight afterwards? What if I go through all this and then I don't lose any weight? Like, that's ridiculous. Now I know that's ridiculous, because you have to lose weight. You just can't eat that much. And even when, I'm only 4 months out, and I can probably eat 850 to 1,000 calories now. Just depends on the day. But even if you think about that, at whatever weight you're at, you're still like, for me, I'm about, well, you're like at least 1,000 calories below what a normal person would eat. And so you have to lose weight. It takes 3,500 calories to lose a pound. So you're going to lose weight. You have no choice. So I shouldn't have worried about that either. But it's such a big operation. You do worry about that because, like, you're thinking, should I go through with this? I don't know. And then the other thing I worried about, the main reason I was getting surgery was for my health. And I thought, well, what if I do this and it doesn't really improve my health any? But boy, has that improved my health. I have lost all my diabetic medicine. Like, after the surgery, I never had to take it again. And then this last week, I finally got off my high blood pressure pills. Like that, I thought I'd be on those for life. And no, I don't need to take them anymore. And I still have a long way to go, so that's really encouraging. Now, things may still pop up. I may still get diabetes back again because it's all through my family. But I know that just even in this short time, it's made such a huge difference. So anyway, those are the main things I was worried about. You guys, if you're thinking about it and you're not sure, do it, because if you're ready, as long as you're ready for the changes, do it, because your life will change drastically and for the better. Like, my life is so much better. I'm so much able to get around and do the things I want to do, and I feel so much better. and I'm starting to be able to wear cute clothes again and not tense, so that's pretty fun. So yeah, everything so far is great. I won't keep this video going forever, but I just want to do a shout out to everybody that watches my channel. Subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment because I love talking with you guys about stuff, and you guys give me good advice back. So let's keep this a village and let's keep this going. And I am roaming around on other people's channels and finding good ones. So if you know of good channels that you've been watching, I'd love for you to put those in the comments, and then maybe I could follow them too. All right, everybody, you have yourself the best of weeks, and I will see you again next week. Bye.